Alright, let's get started with another video.
Atlas welcomes you to New Vision City. We hope you have a safe and pleasant stay.
Initially when I was playing isolated, and I would sometimes land at New Vision City, it took me a couple or a few months to kind of figure out what was more of the strategic places to land. I would say right here, because a lot of people like to land right there where that cube shape is, to get those kinetic armors. Or I like to land at the top where like you can get a hover bike that's connected to like the freeway looking structure that they have. Okay, I see this match. I was focused. I'm sure I probably won't get number one. Because when I have games like this, it seems like when you have games like this in general, because even I've done it. I've killed people that had like 15 kills and I only had 5. Something just ends up happening. Even though you're in your zone, like you aren't missing your shots, like your movement is quick. It just seems like those are the games when you get taken out. When you're playing slower, don't have the highest kill rate, it seems like those are the games when you win it all. You win the match number one. But let's see how this match goes. So far I've taken out 3 real players. Oh, that was a good grenade right there. Okay, I'm focused. Y'all. That's 4. That's 4. I'm cleaning New Vision City out. Okay, that's some good work right here. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like being ranked top 5,000, specifically like in battle royale, is really just, you don't even necessarily have to be a good player. You just have to play a lot of matches. To give y'all a specific number, I can't. I haven't. What's the word called? I haven't counted the number of matches, but I would say like when a new season starts, where everyone is Master 1, like if you were legendary the previous season, I would say if you can get legendary in the first 2 to 3 days of the new season, then you'll be top 5,000, whether that's in ranked multiplayer matches or battle royale. One thing I would say is once you reach top 5,000, I can't speak on multiplayer because I don't really play. I mean, excuse me, I do play multiplayer a lot, and I rank legendary every season that I play. But I haven't been top 5,000 yet. That's just a different grind. Um, I honestly believe it's a combination of spamming ranked protection cards, having at least like one or two other people that you like play with that you know like are can hold their own, or a luck of the draw, meaning like you tend to just get players that random players on your team that can hold their own. Now I'm not bad at ranked multiplayer, but there's been plenty of times where um I played my best game, went 25 kills, only 5 deaths, and I got teammates going 5 and 13, 5 and 20. I mean 5 kills, 20 deaths. Helping the enemy team secure the win. And there's been moments where I've been on the opposite end. I was a person with only 5 kills and 20 deaths. Happens to the best of us to an extent. Um, but anyway, get back to Battle Royale top 5,000. Um, so if I just like guess off the top of my head, I would say when a new season comes out and you were legendary last season, you start off at Master One. If you play about 20 to 30 matches a day, you can get legendary in like 2 3 days. Um, and then after you get legendary, let's say you aren't in the top 5,000, you'll be close. You'll be within like probably a couple, uh, uh, a couple, 100 to maybe 1,000 rank points away from being top 5,000. That right there is just another 20 30 games. Once you get in top 5,000, I would say you only need to play about 10 matches a day. And that's really not a lot if you have the time. Like that, each match is only 20 minutes. If you're playing the Cry map or Alcatraz map, that's only 10 minutes. So, um, you can split it up to every time you log in playing 2 matches, you log in 5 times in a day. That's your 10 matches right there. Now, I would say you want to win at least 7 out of 10 of those matches, meaning like you want to at least get in a position where you get at least one rank point. Oh yeah, I'm focused. I'm on it. I'm on it this game. Y'all see that? I just landed on that dude. Oh, I think I might get sniped. Took him out. I'm focused. I'm hitting my shots, winning my matchups. Somebody landing on me. Yeah, I'm not taking any chances. Um, so what I was saying. So yeah, so once you get in top five, yeah, only about 10 matches. It's much more manageable once you reach top 5,000, at least on Battle Royale, to stay there. Um, Now getting there is a grind. Okay. I don't judge anyone who doesn't play 20 to 30 matches in a day. To get legendary in 2 3 days. At the end of the day, especially if you're playing 20-minute matches, that could that's a different level of grind, different level of focus. Um, and for me personally, I get hand fatigue. Like, man, what I mean by that is like my hands start hurting, kind of cramping up. Um, and that's just for me doing heavy labor most of my life with my hands. So, um, and then sometimes you got other things you need to do. But to get to the point, so it's just a lot of matches. So like, just because you're top 5,000 battle royale doesn't mean you're good. Um, doesn't mean you're a good battle royale player. One thing I will humbly say is if you're top 5,000 in multiplayer matches, I would say because that's a different grind because you can't play solo, you have to play with other people. I will admit that anyone who gets in top 5,000 is a solid player at the game. Um, but what I will say is if you're in the top half of the top 5,000, like you're in the top 2,500 or the top, I'll even say top 3,000. But if you're in the top 2,500 to 3,000 with battle royale on the global leaderboards, then you're definitely good at you're definitely a good battle royale player. Because usually the bottom 2,000 or the or the lower 2,500 players, they're just playing a lot or playing with other people. But those top 2,500, top 3,000, yeah, they're on a different grind. And I'm usually in the top 3,000, top 2,500. Man, that play I probably just sent that player back to the lobby. Yeah, that player did what I sometimes would do when Gulag was out. He probably died, survived Gulag, was landing and saw that there was a airdrop on the map and wanted to go there to get that 30,000 that they usually have in the airdrop, so that he could go to a buy station and buy himself another Gulag token. But I just sat there and I just stood there with my player and stopped this whole plan. And I'm talking more than I usually do. That's just because I'm inspired at different moments to just talk more, explain different things come to my mind. I'm sure y'all noticed that every other video I'm either talking or not talking. That's just for y'all benefit. And it's something that I learned as a person that used to watch people play and that still watches people play. I don't always want to hear the creator talking. Sometimes I just want to see them play and see them put in work. So that's why every other video I'm either talking or I'm silent, so that y'all can just, if y'all just want to sometimes just watch me play and not hear the commentary, y'all can just enjoy me grinding as best as I can to win the lobby. Now this is one of the reasons why, like I said in one of my first videos, I miss Gulag because you can play aggressive like this. Like I'm already at 13 kills, and it looks like it's a good amount of real players in this lobby. I think I've taken out like between 6 and 8 real players already. Like, and those are good numbers for a solo lobby. In terms of taking out real players. There's somebody that I've been watching on YouTube for a couple months. His name is Slayer. Some of y'all might know him if y'all ever end up watching my video. He's one of the best battle royale competitive players in the world. He wins a lot of different tournaments. And I believe his YouTube name is Slayer dot caught him. Slayer caught him. Get to the point. I'm trying to remember why I brought him up, but yeah, I've done a lot of research, reading different articles, looking at different players, just trying to figure out like what I wanted my play style to be. Learning different types of advice, tips and tricks. For playing the game. Hopefully I make this and don't die outside the zone. Oh man, this is gonna be so annoying if I die outside the zone. So for some of y'all that don't understand what zone is, basically like on the map you will see like a circle. And that means that that's the that like basically you'll see a circle, and outside of the circle you'll see like a darker shaded area. The dark shaded area is not where you want to be, because that means that you're outside of the safe zone, and your health bar is going to start decreasing. And if your health bar reaches zero, you die. So you want to stay in the inside the circle or the lighted areas on the map, because that means you're inside the safe zone and your health won't automatically deplete. So these are essentially the two main things you're fighting against in battle royale. You're fighting against the safe zone. You're fighting time and space. You're trying to stay within the safe zone, within the different time frames that the safe zone is up, because every X amount of minutes, the safe zone starts to shrink. So if you look at the top right corner of the screen, it says 20 seconds. And 20 seconds is up, the safe zone is going to start shrinking. That's why you usually see two circles. The outer circle is a circle that's going to start shrinking once the timer is up, and the smaller circle is going to be the new safe zone once the clock strikes zero across the board.
Hostile stealth chopper inbound. Watch out. K9 unit incoming.
Now I shouldn't got taken out right here, bro. I'm clipping this dude with the Jak-12, clipping this dude. Like, I started shooting before he even shot me, and I got taken out. That's one of the reasons why I switched to the I still use the Jak-12, but I switched to the Dragon Breath rounds, because it's like triple the amount of damage. Right here in this video, I was still using the 20 round clip, 20 round magazine, and I just started. It was just too many times where I was losing those matchups. Yeah, I wanted to see if that how much health I took from that player that got me, and I wanted to see if he was going to be good enough to win the lobby, but he got taken out.
Be advised, hostile stealth chopper inbound.
So now I'm just watching the player that took him out.
Hostile stealth chopper inbound. Holographic decoys released. Be advised, hostile stealth chopper inbound.